So, hello everyone. We are welcome to the Beyond the Stars Space podcast. So, today we will be discussing about the NASA's most exciting upcoming missions, the Europa Clipper. Why the frozen moon of Jupiter is getting too much attention? Could it really harbor alien life beneath its icy crust? Let's find out. So, there are a total of 6 segments to understand this mission. So, our first segment is why Europa. Europa is one of the 95th moons, but it stands for one shocking reason: water. So, your scientists believe that there is a vast global surface ocean beneath Europa's icy shell. In fact, this ocean might have twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined, meaning that the all the oceans combined on Earth, meaning Pacific Ocean, Arabian Ocean, all the oceans, if we sum up that amount of water and multiply it by 2, as much as water is available on this moon of the Jupiter named as Europa. Now here's the interesting part. Wherever we find water on Earth, we tend to find life, from boiling hot hydrothermal vents to icy glaciers. So, Europa could be one of the best places in the solar system to search for extraterrestrial life. So, the Earth is also formed from water mainly. The Earth is composed of 70% of water and 30% land. So, and the starting of the life was also from the water on the earth, and the water is the basic necessity of life, as we know that. So the Europa has an atmosphere composed of oxygen, although it's way too thin to breathe. Still, the combined water chemistry and energy makes Europa what scientists call a potentially habitable environment. So our second segment is the mission overview. What is Europa Clipper? So we have understand why Europa. So the main points of this segment is we have water on its icy shell beneath its crust, and we have oxygen on that moon. So that's why we are choosing Europa. So the next question is, what is Europa? The Europa Clipper mission, scheduled to arrive on Jupiter around 2030, is designed to answer one big question: could Europa support life? So here's a quick timeline. The Europa was launched from the NASA's Canadian Space Center on October 2024. Mars flyby for gravity assist on 2025, so it will cost less fuel. We will use Mars gravitational assist to save some fuel. So arrival at the Jupiter will be around 2030. Number of Europa flybys will be 50 close passes over every 4 years. So we will the Europa Clipper will be passing out the Europa around 50 times to search and imaging the Europa Clipper system. So instead of orbiting Europa directly, the Clipper will orbit Jupiter and perform repeated flybys of Europa to avoid Jupiter's intense radiation belts. So as we know that the Jupiter is an intense radiational planet that can cause a bunch of harm to our Clipper. So our next segment is the segment 3. What will it do? So suppose that we have arrived on Europa, so what we will gonna do? So Europa Clipper carries a suite of 9 scientific instruments, each designed to study different aspects of Europa. Here are some of the highlights. The first scientific instrument is EIS, Europa Imaging System. This is a high resolution cameras to capture detailed images surface of the Europa. Think of it as a Google Earth but for Europa. As I mentioned that it will fly. It will be flybys passes on the over 4 years. around the Jupiter and the Europa. This scientific instrument will be used, which is known as EIS or Europa Imaging System. So our next scientific instrument is REASON, REASON. So this stands for Radar for Europa Assessment and Sounding, Ocean to Near Surface. This ice penetrating radar will help scientists determine the thickness of the ice shell and possibly locate pockets of liquid water. So this will almost play the main role in the search of water on Europa. So our the third aspect on this third scientific instrument on this clipper is mass specs. So this stands for mass spectrometer. This instrument will analyze particles in Europa's thin atmosphere to detect organic molecules which are essential for the life, like organic molecules like oxygen, nitrogen, stuff like that. So our fourth segment is MAGE. So MAGE magnometer, it will study the moon's magnetic field, giving clues about the depth and salinity of ocean, meaning how in which amount the minerals are present in that liquid, and in which amount the salt is present, and stuff like that. So our fifth instrument is thermal instrument, where this will search for hot spots that could indicate water plumes erupting from the surface of the Europa. So that's right, plumes. Europa might be shooting water into space through cracks in its ice. If confirmed, this could allow us to sample the ocean without having to drill through the crust. If not, we have to drill through the crust. An instrument is called the mass spectrometer will be used in this in this if we in this case, if we are not having the plums on the Reaper. So our fourth segment is what scientists hope to discover. The Europa Clipper isn't looking for little green aliens, but it is also looking for ingredients of life. So meaning there are three main sources of life. So to sustain the humans and make a colony on that planet, so there are three main things to need that. So the liquid water, the main and the only thing that humans cannot survive with that, and the second is essential chemical elements like carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, stuff like that. So the third source, that the life supporting third source, is a source of energy, meaning sunlight, so a solar energy or a wind energy, or we can build dams on that planet, so there's stuff like that. So together these form an astrobiological triangle for potential life. So if we find these ingredients, especially organic molecules or evidence of hydrothermal activity on the sea floor, Europa could become one of the most important discoveries in human history. So our next segment is the segment 5, the bigger picture. So why does all this matter? Exploring Europa isn't just about this one moon. It's about expanding our understanding of where life can exist. If a moon over 600 million kilometers away in complete darkness and under kilometers of ice can support life, it changes everything. It means life might be more common in the universe than we ever imagined, not just on planets like Earth, but on icy moons around gas giants in solar systems we haven't even discovered yet. So, our last and the final segment is the future mission and final thoughts. So, if Europa Clipper makes promising discoveries, the next step could be even more ambitious, a lander mission to actually touch down on the surface or even drill into the ice. And Europa isn't alone, other icy moons like and Cladus. This is located around the Saturn. It is the seventh moon of the Saturn, and are also candidates of harboring life. So I hope you enjoyed the today's episode. From an ocean world beneath its icy possible of alien life, Europa is more than a mission. It's a journey to answer one of the humanity's biggest questions: Are we alone? So, if you enjoyed, don't forget to the subscribe Beyond the Stars Space podcast. Give a thumbs up and share it with the space lover. And if you enjoyed, so next time you will be more exciting. So give me any thoughts about your any your thoughts about this mission. Until then, keep looking up. Allah Hafiz.